Because I know you guys were real worried about how in the world I was ever gonna hang the rings and all that from here that I did in the other vlog, check these fuckers out. Rogue makes them. Like, what don't they make? Makes it real easy. Members are able to just go ahead and kind of clip those on and off. It doesn't take any of the amount of time it would take to buckle them. So anyway, don't worry guys, crisis averted, operational capacity restored. Now let's get on with the vlog.
What the fuck though?
And next up, I've got a British fella coming in named Nathan Hearn. Nathan owns a gym in the UK called Movement, MVMNT 42. And coincidentally, my wife and his wife know each other from hair school, and it's just this crazy serendipitous connection. And anyway, we set up a little play date to have him come on in and hang out, and me and him are just gonna jam and, you know, shoot the shit.
There he is. Oh, there it is.
Always. How are you?
Good seeing you, man.
I'm so good. I'm good.
Yeah, cool.
Alrighty, let's go jam.
A couple of Fridays ago, I went to the Sycamore, and I think it was after we confirmed.
Yeah.
And you were like, dude, check out my YouTube. And I'm like, okay, yeah, check it out. I get back from the Sycamore, I start watching it drunk, and I wake up with your video on my face. I didn't really have an agenda.
Yeah.
It's just that, our gym names are almost exactly the same.
I love it.
Which is kind of cool, please don't sue me. You've got CrossFit gyms trying to do boot camp because they know that people want boot camp.
Correct, yeah.
So, do you go down the premium one-on-one or premium group coaching where people come in and say, hey, I need professional help? Or do you jump in and say, hey guys, let's turn up Justin Bieber really loud and just do burpees to it? Cool. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the latter is more Instagram friendly.
Yeah.
And so people decide to do that.
Sure.
And there's not enough education on, look, you sleep 4 hours a day, you have a kid, you don't eat properly, just maybe hire a pro coach at like $300 a month, and we can actually make a change.
Sure. Like, there's a lot of CrossFit gyms that are only solving the problem of supplying CrossFit. Like, that is not a problem to solve. The problem we solve here is somewhere people want to go to work and work out. That's the problem we solve here. It's a very unique problem. Look at this. Keeping affiliate, pros and cons. This is the meeting I just had.
Yeah.
This is literally the meeting. Pro, CrossFit's got that tip of the spear mentality, right? We want the tip of the spear, the top of the top, the top of the top, and the top of the top will inspire the middle, and the middle will inspire the lower, and the lower will inspire the deep low. But that's their entire business mentality. It always has been.
But now they've switched, and now you go onto YouTube the day before the open.
And it's the old guy holding the jugs. And so, now again, because I think CrossFit as a brand, it's like a Titanic. And I think they're going to try to turn that Titanic in a different direction. They're not switching ships. They're not rebranding. They're just going to reposition their image. And when you don't rebrand, you don't change the name, change the logo, make an announcement, you just reposition the image, it takes a while. But Justin Bieber did it. When you look at what happened with Justin Bieber over the past 8 years, he went from a punk-ass kid that literally, Baby on YouTube is the #1 most disliked song on YouTube. It is the most thumbs down out of any video in the history of YouTube. And you look what he did when he reinvented himself. He did that roast on Comedy Central where everyone came and made fun of him, and he had an entire 24-month PR plan to rebrand himself. And now he's not as it's a completely different. So I think CrossFit's changing their image. I don't think they're rebranding, and I think it'll be good for a CrossFit affiliate in 10 years.
I'm an affiliate, and I don't know where they're rebranding to.
Correct. Which is, again, that's what we all signed up for, though. We signed up for a mission and a purpose that we believed in, and in a direction that we had no idea. And I think all of our business acumen is higher. We're all now better business people than we were in the beginning. And now we start asking bigger questions about what am I actually building? With Urban Movement, so much of this is a chip on my shoulder because I look around at what I have and I'm like, was I just in the right place at the right time? Did I just have the name South End and CrossFit in 2013 when both South End and CrossFit popped? Can I actually be my own entrepreneur and build my own fitness thing and do it again on my own? And that is the chip on my shoulder. That's why this thing right here is what keeps me awake at night. I have to take 3 Unisons to sleep. This is a public service announcement by your friendly neighborhood fuckface, Stu Brower. There is no such thing as members on demand. It doesn't exist. This idea that there are these marketing companies that are going to put together some magical ad and some magical landing page, and when combined are going to just expose all these people who instantly now realize, I should be getting fitness, and I should be getting fitness from them. It doesn't exist. Do you really think out of all the products that are sold in the world, out of all the services that are sold in the world, that these guys have magically hacked how to brainwash and convince people to go and purchase a service, especially a brick and mortar service? If that really existed, wouldn't Apple or some other kabillionaire fucking company be paying these guys and we'd all be walking around with fucking AirPods and laptops and fucking, like, it doesn't exist. Here's what does exist though. Really good branding done repeatedly over and over with a consistent message so that when someone does decide to go ahead and purchase or need your service, they think of you. It's called timing. And timing is everything. There's no such thing as a good ad or a bad ad. Just the timing of it either worked for the prospect or it didn't. Sally, whose boyfriend broke up with her 2 weeks ago, is more likely to click on your ad and be more responsive to your message than if Sally just walked out of her turbo kickboxing class 2 minutes ago and had a great workout. Same ad, same message. One was well-timed, the other one wasn't. But unfortunately, we're not in control of that timing and we never will be. We need to be in front of our prospects at all times. However, a lot of us have gotten really fucking lazy and we think that there's a marketing company out there that is gonna come up with this magical ad and magical landing page and just make it rain leads, make it rain members. That shit doesn't exist. Real marketing takes work and it takes volume. Constantly having your message out there in a variety of different mediums over a variety of different platforms. Very similar to what I did with this, with What the Fuck Gym Talk. Small. Did you realize that Facebook does not allow you to promote video ads or any ads of any type if you swear in them? You're not allowed to swear, which kind of limits the amount of ad creation I can do with my videos. I grew everything that I've got with this channel. Good job, James. I grew everything that I've got with this business and this channel through creating a fuck ton of organic content. It's that 3 p.m. coffee. You need to be creating more organic content at a crazy high volume, way more than what you probably think. If you're not posting 3 or more times a day organically, I cannot understand what you think is gonna happen when real players enter the market and you get priced out. Does it not blow you away that this is the only advertising medium that you get to play with multi-million and billion-dollar brands? Why don't you have a billboard? Why don't you have a TV ad? Why aren't you on the radio? Why don't celebrities endorse your product? Because you can't fucking afford them. There is a platform, social media, that you can afford for a time right now in the moment of history, and you're not doing it enough. You're not posting enough. You're not taking advantage of the opportunity that lies in front of you, because that shit's gonna be gone really fucking quick. It's only a matter of time till there's more and more marketing dollars pumped into it, and you are priced out. So here is what I recommend we go ahead and start doing, what I'm calling the WTF marketing thesis. Essentially, this is our situation. There are prospects out there that we want to have a transaction with. It's very much like dating. You have to take someone on a ton of dates before you can fuck. This is how we're gonna go ahead and take them on dates. Step number 1, we're gonna realize there is no such thing as members on demand. That shit does not exist. This is not a button that we can push to make this turn into that. What we're gonna do instead is we are gonna put hundreds, if not thousands, of brand impressions in front of our prospects so that when they are ready to make a transaction, they think of us. Imagine that this represents a brand impression. It could be a post on Facebook, it could be a podcast, it could be them seeing a t-shirt with your logo on it. It could be one of their coworkers mentioning you in passing. We need this to happen at scale.
And that's exactly what I did. I just kept creating content on content on content. And guess what? People book calls. They became clients. They came to spring training and PT First seminars, and they're signing up for Microgym University. Why? Because that marketing strategy has always and will always work. Provide an enormous amount of value for the client so that when they have a problem or an itch that needs scratching, they think of you. But I actually mean put in the work. Make the videos, publish those posts, write the goddamn articles, record the podcast, and dedicate as much of the energy as you've put into your career of becoming a fitness professional into letting people know you're a fucking fitness professional. And in the words of one of my favorite content creators, just keep uploading.